Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this preview and predictions video for this year's Elimination Chamber 2018. I probably didn't need to say the 2018 bit considering I just said this year's, but it's going to be a fun show. The Elimination Chamber normally is, it's brutal. It's a brutal structure. We get 2 matches this year as well. We get a men's and for the first time ever, a women's Elimination Chamber match. And actually, the men's match, for the first time ever, is a 7-man competition. So both of them are historic, which is going to kind of raise this show to the next level. I think there will be a few surprises in there. Certainly, I'm expecting something from the Ronda Rousey contract signing. I'm expecting something from the men's Elimination Chamber match. And there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of rumours. And as I said, it might be slightly predictable because we are literally a stone's throw away from WrestleMania. And if that WrestleMania card, the rumoured WrestleMania card, is true, then a lot of these matches are going to have to go a certain way, which kind of does take a little edge off it, but doesn't matter. I think there's going to be enough in this show to make it quite interesting and eventful. So a pre-show match hasn't been announced yet. I'm going to just guess at one, and I'm going to guess at the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'm going to say it's the Bar versus Titus Worldwide. They've been building that Titus Worldwide stable up over the past few weeks. They've been getting some notable victories. I think they get a shot at the titles, but they will come up short. I don't see them getting those titles off the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. And I think it could be fun, kind of. That brings us to the main show. And the first match I want to talk about is Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. And this match is... it's a replay, isn't it? I mean, they did it at Raw 25. The crowd weren't really into it. It was a bit of a squash match. Went on for like 5 minutes. They've kind of faced each other a few times. This Woken Matt Hardy, it's not working. And it should be working. But they've not invested enough into it. There's just been a few rambling promos. There needs to be more than that. We need compounds and characters and a universe to kind of invest in. I'm hoping that we start to see a peak of that here. Woken Matt Hardy needs the victory. I'm going to say that he wins. It would just be pointless for Bray to get the victory here because, Bray's got the better of this feud anyway, and it would feel like they'd just given up on Woken Matt Hardy if Bray wins. So let's try and build Woken Matt Hardy. Let's give Woken Matt Hardy the victory. And let's start to introduce some new characters. Let's start to do something, anything. If this just ends up like a complete replay of that Raw 25 match, no one's going to care. No one is going to care. One of the interesting things to look out for, Jeremy Borash has been brought in. Now, he's come over from TNA. He's a behind-the-scenes guy. So he, I think, does he book matches? He certainly gives it the artistic direction. I'm expecting him to get involved here. You're not going to see him, but you just might feel his presence in the sense of, is there going to be something different? I don't think we get the projections in the ring like we did at WrestleMania. I hope we don't get the projections in the ring because it didn't work. Or the House of Horrors match, that didn't work. But there needs to be something different here. Woken Matt Hardy wins, and let's see how, because I'm hoping it's going to be eventful. A match that I don't think will be eventful is Asuka versus Nia Jax. I think Asuka wins here clean. Not a squash, but I think they'll tease that Nia will win at certain points, but I'm not buying it. Nia Jax does not win here, and I don't even think I'm going to regret saying that. She is undefeated. She has been on the WWE roster, including NXT, for 2 years, 2.5 years. No one has beaten her. And I just don't see it happening now. Not the last stop before WrestleMania. Surely you want to build her up and have her going in as undefeated on the grandest stage of them all. So it would be a real shame if it ended here. But let's see. I think it's a straightforward win for Asuka, but you never know with WWE. But I'm going to go that way. Next, we've got the Ronda Rousey contract signing, and the big rumour here is that Charlotte could be coming out. Now, that would be noteworthy because Charlotte is not a Raw superstar. She is a SmackDown Live superstar. She has got no right to be anywhere near this show. So it would make a surprising moment if during Ronda's contract signing, Charlotte's music hit and out she stepped in a robe and all this kind of stuff, you know. So I don't think they'll go that way. That's the rumour, but I think it's more likely we end up with the other rumour, which is Ronda Rousey and a mystery partner versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania. I think there'll be a bit of heat between Ronda and Steph. Steph is very good at getting heat. They need to find a way of getting the crowd over to Ronda Rousey's side. They're going to have to really book this well. It's difficult to book Ronda Rousey because the crowd haven't taken to her I think she's fantastic. I love the fact she's in WWE. This woman is one of the baddest women in the world. She's known around the world. She's a massive star. She loves wrestling. Obviously, she used to have the Rowdy Ronda Rousey nickname in UFC, which she's now carried over into the WWE. There's a lot to like about her coming into WWE, but a few people just feel that she's not earned her spot, which is crazy. She totally has. Like, she's earned her spot as much as Dana Brooke has, or Mandy Rose has. More so. Like, she's legitimately one of the baddest women in the world. So, I'm really looking forward to this. I hope we do build towards Triple H and Steph versus Ronda and a mystery partner. I hope that mystery partner turns out to be Seth. They're trying to get The Rock, but his filming schedule apparently is getting in the way. So we'll have to see kind of how it plays out. I would like to see Seth get something for his fantastic performance in that Raw Gauntlet match. He's had a week of praise. I don't expect him to win the men's Elimination Chamber. I don't think they would make him look so strong on Raw if he was going to win here. So I think they will go with Roman Reigns, and we'll come to that in a bit. But Seth needs something. I think the original plan was it was going to be Seth versus Jason Jordan at WrestleMania. There's no reason as to why they don't put him against Triple H. You know, that story carrying over from last year. So you've already got the foundation work there. So you could have Seth and Ronda versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and that would make for a great match. The other rumours are that they might use Kurt Angle, but I don't want to see that, if I'm being honest. I think Kurt's lost a step. He is a legend, no two ways about it, and he does deserve to be at WrestleMania, but I don't think he can go toe-to-toe with Triple H anymore. So I just don't. I'm not into that idea. I would much rather see Seth. But we'll get a much better idea as to what the plan is for Ronda at Elimination Chamber, which is why it's going to be a must-watch segment. That brings us to the two Elimination Chamber matches. First one is the women's match. We've got Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickie James, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose. First ever women's Elimination Chamber match. I think Alexa wins. I think Mickie James, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, they're all just there to make up the numbers. But the interesting side of it is Sasha and Bayley. This Elimination Chamber could all be about Sasha and Bayley. They've teased coming to blows before. Maybe this is where it all kicks off. Maybe this is the structure. This is the time. So we'll have to see as to how that actually unfolds. It could be that they just beat each other up to the point where, you know, they're quickly eliminated by other people, which kind of leaves Alexa Bliss to win the match. As I said, I don't expect the other three to win. I think they're there just for numbers. But that's the story here, is Sasha and Bayley. What's going to happen there? And as I said, I think Alexa wins. The rumour is it's going to be Alexa versus Asuka at WrestleMania. It's a match that actually we've seen before a few times. Asuka's obviously always won. So I don't know how they would kind of convince us that Alexa stood a chance of retaining if it was a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. Kind of feels like they would need to somehow handicap Asuka, and I can't figure out how, unless maybe Nia Jax is involved and it's a triple threat. It's one to watch. I can't quite see where they're going with it. If it is just Alexa versus Asuka, Asuka wins, surely, every day, as she has done for the past 2.5 years. So we'll have to find out. But anyway, that leads us to the men's match, and that is the most predictable one, because it's got to be Roman. Like, every rumour I have seen about WrestleMania says the main event is Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. For that to happen, Roman has to win here. So it's a bit of a downer on that side of things. Are we going to get Braun versus Miz at WrestleMania? If so, that will be teased here. Are we going to get John Cena versus The Undertaker? If so, that will be teased here. I would imagine, and how cool will it be? Maybe we're down to Roman versus Cena. Lights go out. When they come back up, the dead man is in the ring, and he, goes to blows on Cena for some reason. I don't know why he wouldn't go after Roman after, the fact that Roman beat him last year. I do not want to see a repeat of Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. A lot of people just don't want to see The Undertaker back now. His past few matches have been underwhelming, but he's had surgeries, and rumours are he's looking better than ever. He can go. He can put on great matches. He's got fantastic in-ring. He's got fantastic in-ring psychology. If they can rewind the clock a few years, getting back to what he was like when he was facing Shawn and Triple H, then that would be an Undertaker worth watching. We'll have to see. That's the rumour, is that you might see Undertaker at this show, but Roman will reign. Roman will pick up the victory here. Elias, I think, is there for numbers. Seth won't win because he looks so strong on Raw. Finn Balor, they just don't know what they want to do with him. I feel really sorry for Finn Balor. Braun Strowman, I think, is facing The Miz for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. So that those two will distract each other, and all of this means that Roman will win. Let me know your thoughts about the show in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then give it a like, hit the subscribe. We will do reaction videos. I will try and get a review video up as well for it. As I said, it should be noteworthy. I think it's a bit predictable, but it will be noteworthy. So yeah, let's see what happens. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.